Okay, guys, thank you for joining me on episode 3 of Cleanup Quester, which is a side shoot of our virtual reality quester where we give our headset a little time to recuperate. It will never revive from, alas, the dead pixel that plagues it. But it might mean that more dead pixels may develop less often. So, having said that, let's go ahead and jump into our adventure of the day, which is 35 Court. Okay, we are right here in the middle of downtown Boston, and we are going to be checking out this really cool suit of power armor. Okay, I think it's an X-01. Okay, it's got to be an X-01 by now. I'm 100 and friggin' what, 105, level 105? What am I? Like, level 109. Doo, 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 doo. All right. There we go. It's so much nicer having Diamond City Radio in the background. I really love it. Okay, so we're going to make this a super short episode. We're just going to go in here. We are going to steal a pair, basically a power armor suit. And we are going to... We're going to accept the fact that we're getting all sorts of glitching terrors. Okay, and that's why this episode is going to be so short, is because at this area in downtown Boston, things are so glitchy. I've been searching all through the boards, and I noticed everybody seems to be having the same problem. Okay, and that problem is that this part of town has a horrible tearing problem. Some people have been able to solve it in their INIs. I have made the exact changes that they prescribe and haven't seen any sort of, you know, well, I can't say I've seen no improvement. I've seen quite a bit of improvement, and I think that you know, saying that there's no improvement is kind of a disservice to what I have found. I've found, a lot of stuff, and it's been helpful. Um, do, do, do. Care. Anything over here? Nice. Okay, so, yeah, I have a tendency to lose my train of thought. I'm sorry, guys. Once I jump into the game, I really enjoy playing it that much, and it's one of those things where you're like, here I am. What do I got to do? I got to do all this, 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 and this. All right, now I'm gonna go to that. I really do need to grab my Nintendo controller, my Xbox 360 controller. See, I'm part of that generation of old school gamers that everything is a Nintendo. Where's my Nintendo? Where's my Nintendo games? It's because literally when we were kids, that's the only thing our parents ever referred to any video game as whatsoever. And I mean, we grew up with, let's see, when I was a kid, I grew up with some DOS games. Okay, so that was, very cool. But then later on, Nintendo came out when I was probably, I don't know, 7 or 8, right around that age. But the point is that even though within a few short years we had, the Atari, the Nintendo, the Sega, and all of those, even the Commodore 64, which was like, I mean, I didn't really know anybody that had that kind of stuff because that was like super fancy. But they just generally referred to one system as every system. So you never knew if somebody had a Sega or anything else like that when when they were talking about stuff, if their parents were talking, because they'd say, "Oh yeah, I got them the new Nintendo," and they're in there playing the games, and I'm sitting there and I'm all like, do I go in there and be all like, "Oh, you guys are playing Nintendo," when they're really actually playing Sega Master System, because I mean, I don't know. It was a weird time. It was a weird time. Everything was Nintendo. She is sporting a quad missile launcher. that is designed to kill mutants. However, if there's one thing that we've discovered is that the things that kill mutants are equally good at killing wobots. That's right. This is a mutant gun that I've got, which I like a whole lot. And it is actually not too bad at killing the robots. So let's go in here. I'm going to do some quick preparation. All right. So, and do I have anything that resists energy damage? I really like cooking in this game because it really just gives you some really cool stuff. Like, here we go. Of course, squirrel stew. Friggin' love squirrel stew. Because it totally gives you this awesome boost. Okay, endurance. Endurance of 2 up. That's, yeah, let's eat one of those. Blood bug steak. Max HP up. That's cool. Anything else? I don't need to breathe underwater right now. Okay, so I'm pretty good. Wait. Queen Mirelurk meat. Yeah, I should cook that if I'm going to eat that. And omelet, I don't need to heal anything. These are good. Roasted. Max AP plus 10. I don't really plan on using VATs. I mean, there can't be that many robots in there. So, alright, let's go. Maybe tomorrow. There's nobody here. Okay. So, is that your old suit of armor? What's going on here? Oh shit. Ah! Reload. Everybody okay? Okay. Alright, that was cool. Got reloaded. Is there anybody else? Anybody else? Okay. So, a button? Did that open the... No. Let me guess. Ah, of course. Another button? Okay, now it's open. It's got to be open. Right? Yeah! Okay! Holy smackadoodle. Alright, so we do have a set of X-01 armor, and it looks like everything in there is totally X3. I'm sorry, Mark III. So, like, I'm chilling in a Mark III. Where's my pen? Here we go. Yes, Mark III everything. That is sick. So, okay, if you want a really, really kick butt armor, and you want it for your end game, and, wow, I was really good to just let this thing percolate. That's awesome. I'm really happy. So, anyhow, this is actually some armor that I wouldn't mind carrying around. All the other ones were T-series, and they didn't look cool. But this thing, dude, look at this. That's the face on the box, man. Yeah. Okay. So, all right, guys, we are going to get out of Glitchtopia. We are going to go enjoy a beautiful sunrise somewhere. Yes. All right, guys, it doesn't get any more majestic than that. Here we go. Trying to give you guys a cool looking shot to part on. All right, there you go. There is the awesome, X-01 armor with the Mark III everything. and we just got it at 35 quartz. All we had to do was kill 2 robots, which, come on, man, that was really easy. So, I am afraid that if you come here too early on in the game, you're going to find a piece of junk armor. So, I think this is possibly some very good end-of-the-game loot. So, very awesome. It just goes to show you, you know, it's fun to tie up loose ends. So I'm going to try to tie up as many loose ends in this game as possible before I finish it. I hope you guys are enjoying the ride, and whenever I feel like I've got a decent settlement up to par, be guaranteed that you're going to see some more virtual tours. So I hope you guys stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining us, and I will see you guys on the very next episode. I will see you guys on the very next episode of Cleanup Quester, part of VR Quester. VR. Don't use that as sign language. It's not real sign language. Sorry, guys. Anyway, love you guys. Tune in again. I will see you on the very next episode. Peace.